What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? It's me, your big partner, man. Cartoon One, the village storyteller. Man, I'm back again with something, man, I thought about. I thought about today. I was just thinking about it. I was holding a conversation with one of my homeboys on the phone that was locked up with me. And he was like, man, you remember when you had that with da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, I remember that, man. I remember that. He was talking about it. And I told him, I said, man, you know what? I'm gonna make a video about that. As a matter of fact, let me call you back. I'm finna make a video about it right now before I mess around and forget it. It's a lot of stuff that come in my mind and I'll forget it. Anyway, as you can tell by the title, man, this is when I had a situation with little young crip dudes, man, in the prison system. Okay, so now look, I was still in. This is back. I was still in my 30s at the time. Man, in my 20s and 30s, boy, I was something else. I was too much for TV. But anyway, this dude here, I never forget, man. I'm gonna say his name. Little dude named Tater Red. They called him Tater Red, like potato, but just Tater Red. Now those out there in the Alabama area, y'all know, if y'all know him, y'all know him. He was out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Little dude used to claim 6'0". I didn't like him. I couldn't stand him, matter of fact. But because of, you know what I'm saying, him being out, supposedly being off my side of the fence, I tolerated him. And I had and my instincts was right. I had a good reason not to like him. Because as time went on, years later down the line, a lot of stuff came out on him, and it played out to be true. That really, you know what I'm saying, the little dude was a transformer, man. At one time, he you know what I'm saying, he was claiming blood. Then another time, he was claiming disciple. You know, a lot of this was happening on the streets, in prison, and all. He had just had so much stuff going on about him. But now, I didn't find all this out till years later on. But this was in this was about 2001. We was in a prison called West Jefferson, maximum security prison in Alabama. So now, I'm over in a block called One Block. So time goes on, we over there, we kicking it. Now, this little dude stayed into something. He was always into something. He one of them type cats, man. It was hard for him to get along with other people. Hard for him to even get along with other Crips, man. And he just was always into something. Ran his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Just one of them type, y'all. He was one of them type. Now, it was another little Crip dude in the block. They argued every day. Every day, all day. They just could not get along, man. It seemed like no matter what you did, what we said, none of that, we couldn't get along. And this dude wasn't no little dude. He had a little size on him, tall. You know what I'm saying? He's about 6'3", 6'4". Weigh about maybe about 220, 225 maybe. His name was Sims. He was out of Gadsden, Alabama. Now, he claimed 7'4" Hoover. Now, these two cats, they couldn't get along. They could not get along for nothing. Always, every day. You know what I'm saying? Other little Crip dudes coming to me, they telling me, hey, man, Toon, Sam, Tater Red, get into it, man. Get it. So, you know, at first, I would get up and I'd go over there and I'd check on them. I was like, hey, man, what's the problem, man? They didn't live together. They weren't cellies. But we had certain cells that all the Crips used to kick it in. And if they were ever in each other's vicinity, it was just always some mess, always something. If we was out on the yard, it was something. If we was in a certain part of the day room, TV room, it was something. In the Crip cells that we hung in, It was something with these two. And 9 times out of 10, man, it was gonna probably be Tater Red's fault. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he was, his character was just bad. Bad. And so even though I had a certain dislike for the little youngster because of how he was, I still put up with him. I had long suffering for him because he said he was a crip. Okay. Time goes on. Time goes on, man. Dude come to my cell one day. He like, Toon, big homie. He say, man, them fools over there, they getting into it. I'm like, what? I'm like, where they at, man? He say, man, he on the other tier. So I'm like, what, they in the homie cell? They like, yeah, cuz it's about 5 or 6 of us over in the cell kicking it, and they just, they act like they wanna do all this crazy stuff. I'm like, all right, homie, you know what, homie? Come on. I said, I'm about tired of them. I'm about tired of them. I said, I have my feel in it. I said, I know what to do. I said, I know what to do. Come on. So, we mob over there to the other cell. So now, when we get to the cell, I come up in the cell. So it's about 6 dudes in there. So I'm like, cuz, what's up? I said, man, what's the problem now? I'm like, man, why y'all always on this little kid stuff? Always on this little messy, act like y'all about that life type get out. And neither one of y'all finna do nothing to each other, homie. Oh, man, then, here come the arguing. Oh, well, he said this. Well, he said that. Well, he did this. Well, he did that. Well, he won't do this. Or he won't do that. Well, I'll do this. I'll do that. And, we just going through the ups and downs of Rick and Roll. So I'm just looking. So you know what? I'm like, you know what, homie? I know what it is. Y'all need to do something together. Y'all need to do something together. Y'all need to come together and have some extracurricular activities together where y'all backing each other up. And I said, maybe that'll teach y'all some unity. That'll teach y'all how to get along a little bit. So they like, no, man, Toon, man, whoop. Then it's like, well, what you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? I say, I tell you what, cuz. I say, homie, y'all get off the floor. Get off the floor. So now the cells were fairly big. It was two men to a cell. Nice size cells though. Nice, biggest cells ever seen in prison for just 2 people to be living in them. Anyway, so I'm telling, a lot of times if it's gonna be some bumping going on in the cell or whatever, the homies will get on the top bunk, get out the way, and some of them get, if they on the bottom bunk, they'll push up under there and get back up against the wall, just leaning. You know what I'm saying? So they can check it out. Won't be in the way in case, people fall down. You got the toilet and you got the sink. But you got a nice size room. Okay. So I tell them, I say, you know what, homie? Y'all need to come together. Y'all need to have to do something together. So they like, man, what you talking about, Toon, cuz, man, I ain't did nothing wrong, man, it's him. Then you got the other one. No, cuz, man, it's you. No, it's you. I say, hold up. We ain't gonna go through that. So I tell another little homie, by the name of Rios. He was a little homie out of Mobile, Alabama. He claimed Trejo. He claimed Harlem. I tell him, I say, cuz, look, do this. I say, go back to my cell real quick. Go get my gloves. He like, okay. So he shoot off to go get my gloves. But now everybody in the cell, they looking. It's about 6 of us in the cell altogether at this time. So now, Tater Red and Sim, they sitting there looking. So I say, you know what, homie? I say, I know what to do. I said, cuz y'all need to come together and do something together, man, and teach y'all how to have a little unity. So they like, what you talking about, Big Toon? What you talking about, Big Low? I say, cuz, this is what we gonna do. I say, both of y'all finna fight me. Huh? That's the look. Like, what you talking about, man? What you talking about? I say, cuz, I'll say it again, homie. I say, both of y'all finna fight me. Man, what you talking about? What you mean? I said, cuz, it's finna be a 2-on-1. You and you gonna come together as a team and y'all gonna fight me. Oh, cuz, man, we ain't finna fight you, man. You ain't did that, cuz. We cool. You ain't woo. No. I already made my mind up. I'd already made my mind up. So I already did not like the other Cat Sims. I didn't really, but the boy Tater Red, I'd already, like I said, I already didn't like him anyway. I've been wanting to punch on him, but I could never find a valid reason to just beat the fool up. Here come my reason. You know what I'm saying? But now it's finna be a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna call myself, try to teach them some unity, bring them together, and you know what I'm saying, test his chin, because he talked too goddamn much. Always talking with that tough talk. Cool. So now here it is. Now they go to Putin and farting and trying to make excuses on why they keep arguing. On now they coming with why they don't want to get down and da 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 da. So look here. At this time, I'm if I can remember right. Okay, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, I was, I think, 37 at the time. 36, 37, I think 37. Still in my prime, still good to go. Boy, I had, you know what I'm saying? I had legs like RoboCop. I was good, boy. I was good back then. My 30s, 20s. Oh man, I wasn't nothing to play with. Wasn't a force to reckon with. So I'd already had in my mind, knew both of them together wasn't gonna do nothing with me. Period. But now I also knew I wasn't going in this to try to hurt them neither, because at the end of the day, they was both still Crips. But I felt in my mind they both needed a little chastisement on all this arguing. I wanted to try to put something in their head to say, okay, look, if we keep on going at each other, we're gonna have to deal with Robo Banger, me. So here it come. About 2-3 minutes later, no, it wasn't even that long. Here come the homie with the gloves. So now here it is. I got my back to the door, and I done put both of them in front of me. One of them leaning, Sims is kind of leaning up against the sink, and Tater Red he's kind of pushed over. He got his back toward the bunks, over toward the wall. So now when the homie come in with the gloves, he give me the gloves. I'm like, all right, cuz. I said, man, go and get on the bed, get out the way. He like, all right. So now they sitting there, they still running off at the mouth. Now I done already told them what the demo is. I done told them what the demo is, y'all. I'm not finna go back on it, not finna, none of that. This what we finna do. Win, lose, or draw. Cause see, this is my thing. In my mind, I'm knowing I give both of them the business. Cause I'm confident like that. I was cocky confident like that when I was young. Now, but on the other hand, it didn't make me a difference if, they shocked me and gave me the business. You know what I'm saying? I'm a east sider, homie. I don't care. Win, lose, or draw. Once I hit that switch that I know I'm finna get down, it don't make no difference, homie. I done won some, lost some. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, these youngsters of today, they scared to get hit in the face. They scared to fight. They scared to take a loss. I never cared. I just want to go. Just gonna go. If I lost, so what? I mean, I was one of them cats, I really did not care. The only thing that drove me, that I was able to go to sleep and tell myself, well, I got down. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got down. One of my wives, when I first went to prison, she used to tell me, baby, don't get no trouble, man. Just don't get no trouble. Go in there, lay down, just be good, and come on home. And I used to tell her, I'm like, nah, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Things gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're a part of something. If the group you're a part of get into it, you got to rise. She was like, baby, no, you don't. You could just do this and do that. I said, no. I said, let me tell you something. I ain't one of them cats that do certain things because I think someone's looking. No, I ain't never been him. I do what I do because I know this is what I'm supposed to do. I know this is what I signed up for. So I do my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna punk the game, because if I do, I don't care if other people don't know I punked the game. I'ma know I punked the game. And see, when I get up, I gotta be able to look at myself in the mirror. See, I'm my biggest critic. Yeah, I'm my biggest fan too though, but I'm also my biggest critic. And if I can't look at myself in the mirror and be proud of what I'm looking at, then I ain't gonna be no good for nobody. It ain't no need to talk about do this, do that, and come on home. Because I'm not gonna be the same person that you fell in love with. I'm not gonna be him no more. You know? So, I got to be me. I got to go through what I go through and do what I do, whether it take me down through there or not. Boom. That was me. That's always been my motto. But anyway, back to the lesson at hand. So when the homie give me the gloves, he go get on the bunk. He get out the way. So now they both standing there looking at me like two drugstore mannequins in Macy's. You know? I say, cuz I put one glove on. I say, they steadily talking. See, Tune, cuz, listen, man. I say, homie, man, it ain't nothing to talk about, homie. You know what I'm saying? I done already told y'all what the demo is, fool. Y'all need to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to come on with it now. Y'all need to come on with it. So now I done already told myself in my mind, when I put this other glove on, it's going down like the Titanic. So cool. Man, when I pulled the other glove on, they still talking. They still talking. Man, when I pull it on, the only part I did, like, that Tater Red wasn't the one closest to me. He was a little further away. So this fool Sim standing right here. Wham! I give him one. Bam! When I give him one, I say, cuz, I said, ain't nothing else to talk about. I told you what it's gonna be. I tee off with the other one. Boom! So now when I tee off, when I give him a 2-piece and a biscuit, this little old fool, Tater Red, standing up against the wall looking. So when I immediately spin off on him, and I say, cuz, didn't I tell you y'all gotta fight together? Y'all gotta do something together? But Tune, bam! Ain't no but Tune, nothing. Bam! When I give him one, he throw his hands up and back up. I catch one to the side of the head. Bow! You know what I'm saying? See, I guess, Tim done took him a little something. He like, bump that. It's on. Shoot, the fight is the fight. He tee off. Bam! He give me one. Whop! When he give me one, I turn around to give him one, but I miss him. And I shoot at him again. I miss him again. He got his dukes up though. I go to rush him. I catch one to the, bop. The little old fool Tater Red act like, okay, he done powered up. Whop. So now they know it's on. So when I back up, I get them both in front of me and we going. Now it's a 2-on-1 melee. We giving it, we going. We getting it, y'all. We getting it up in this cell. Boom, 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 bang, boom, 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 boom. I'm spinning off one. I'm teeing off on this one. Boom, boom, bang. Teeing off on this one. Boom. I'm catching blows. Pop, boom, pop, bang, bang. But neither one of them doing nowhere near enough damage to slow me down, stop me, keep me up off of them. But we in there fighting, y'all. We in there fighting. Beep, 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 beep. Now, of course, I wanted to give Tater Red more licks than what I gave the other one. You feel me? Because I didn't like it. I wasn't gonna try to hurt him. He wasn't them red, them high yellow red fools. You know what I'm saying? But boy, look here. I'm catching him. Boop, bop, bang. He go like this here and fall back up against the wall. When he fall back up against the wall, I grab him by his shirt. When I grab him by his shirt, the other fool ran from the back and locked his hands around my neck. And he pulling me back. So I'm still trying, but he got his hands around my neck and I'm going back. So Tater Red come up. He see the other one got me choked, and he run in. And he gave me one to the lip right here, I think. Bam! So when he give me one to the lip, I lean back into the fool who had me, and I kick. The kick hit him in the leg. It don't really do nothing to him, though. But I'm trying to boom, 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 boom. Now remember, old boy who got me ain't no little bitty dude. You know what I'm saying? He got, I told you, he had a little size on him. And he's strong. And he choking me to the point to where I had to forget about Red and spin around in his choke. And I had to reach up with my thumb. Because this fool is not letting me go. He choking for all he worth right now. So when I spin around, I'm kind of facing toward him. At first, I want to do some old stuff like this here. Give him some little old powder puff punches to the gut that wasn't doing nothing to him. I got to get this fool to let me go. So I reach up with my thumb, and I dig it in his eyeball. When I dig it in his eyeball, he hollered, ah! I'm like, fool, man, let me go. So he loosened up to where I can bring my elbow up into his neck and push back up off of him. So when I pushed back up off of him, I pushed right back into Tater Red. He gave me a little 2-piece to the back of the head. I don't care. So what? It don't hurt. I got a tattoo. I got the LA sign in the back of my head, y'all. When I got that tattoo, it hurted worse than the little old puppy pound punches that this fool called himself giving me. So when he give me the little 2-piece, bop bop, I turn around and give him a nice one. Wham! He don't want no more. He don't want no more. So now when he slide down, he get back up. He slide back over to the wall. Toward the other fool. The other fool holding his eye. But now he talking, dang, cuz, man, what's up with that? Come on, cuz. So I'm like, y'all cool? Y'all cool? So now they both like, yeah, man, yeah, we cool. So I'm like, look, y'all need to stop this BS, homie, and learn how to get along. I say, cuz, look. And I was explaining to him, I'm giving them the spiel about, look, we all Crips. If people out here, if the other gangs around here keep seeing y'all argue with each other every day, all day, what you think they gonna think about us? Man, them dudes disorganized. They not together. You know what I'm saying? At any given time, we want to do something to them. We can. I don't want to put that type of image out, homie. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, cuz, if y'all can't get along, if y'all just can't see eye to eye, stay away from each other. Stay away from each other. I say, cuz look, if we got to go through this again, homie, somebody gonna get violated all the way. Cause at the time that's what they don't call it DP in Alabama. We call them straight up violation. Cause I'm violate one of y'all, whoever around and can say whichever one of y'all are at fault. Cause y'all got a violation coming, homie. So it'd probably be best for y'all just stay away from each other. That's what they did. They went on stage. The fight wasn't nothing. Cause sitting in that prison, man. When you come into the prison, you're going to have to fight. As soon as you say what you are and you come to us, we're going to like, okay, y'all know where to meet after dinner in the cell. So boom, the fight wasn't nothing. We did it. It was no thing. My thing was I was trying to instill a sense of unity in them, to come together. Cuz let's not fight each other. Let's fight everything else and not fight each other. And so, I don't know if it sunk in, but they stopped getting into it. But now I learned as time went on, it was the boy Tater Red's fault, man. He in the end, he showed to be a real live nothing. He showed and proved that he was a real live nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know where he at today. I hope he see the video. I don't know where the chump at today. But he was a real live buster, y'all. He was nothing. You know what I'm saying? We found out he was a transformer. He done been some of everything. But anyway, man, that's my story, man. It ain't no thing. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe and the share too, y'all. But anyway, man, it's me, man, your partner, Cartoon One, the village storyteller. My new station will be out in a couple of more days. Y'all stay ready, y'all. Peace.